Well, beloved dum-dum motherfuckers, what is going on, everyone? It is I. It's everyone's favorite jack of all trades with the foul mouth, Commodore Urban, and welcome back to another awesome fucking video, guys. Really do appreciate it. And before I do dive in this bitch, big special shout out to all you guys, my viewers, and my subscribers for sticking around watching this shit. The reason why I fucking do is for all you guys, so yeah. As you guys can see, here is my Lionel post-war era number 2018-264 Adriatic type steam locomotive, and she is now officially 100% completely rebuilt and restored and ready to hit the rails. And I will explain to you what the fuck I did to do it. Now, I was going to try to do videos showing you guys dig around in the guts and stuff of this engine, but I didn't fuck around and do it with camera shit, so we're going to have to talk about it and explain to you what I did using the Greenberg repair manual for Lionel trains. Now, on this page here is a die for the number 26, 2026, and the 2037, which this engine is based off of. That and the 2016, which I also have as well. And here is your wiring diagram. But first thing what I did, because I actually did some work on it a long time ago, like I replaced the brushes, you know, the motor brushes, which they're right here. I had replaced those already. I had replaced the headlight lens because it was junk, and so on and so forth, but it needed more. It needed more done to it, so I took it apart, and the first thing I did is I took out this bottom piece right here, which you can see when I put it back in. It's a little broken someplace. I actually had to glue it right there. It's broken someplace. It's a little cracked in someplace, but it does work. So that's that. I took that off. Okay, and you can see up in there, that's a bunch of fresh wiring. Brand new wiring. Well, that was one of the things I had to do was fucking rewire this whole fucking thing, because the wiring was shit. So, and from the train tender, as I showed you that video where I got the parts from the train tender, that wiring went into this engine. And I'll have to show you the E-unit shit here for a moment. But the yellow wires went from to the E-unit to the motor brush plate, as you can see here. And of course there is one black wire that runs from to the E-unit down to the bottom plate. That's why I took the bottom plate off, so I could replace that wire that running from here to there. And there's another wire that runs from here. You see here it runs to the coil field right here. Okay. Now for the E-unit, if I can find the section on the E-units, shouldn't be too fucking hard to find. I should have had all this shit marked out, but I didn't, because I really wasn't planning on doing this, but I wanted to do this anyway. Okay. See the E-unit right here. You have different wires. The bottom wire here, for the single contact, or the two contact with the two fingers, that's yellow, and two of the wires up here are black, and the other one is also yellow, and that's your 4-finger contact, as you can see right here. Okay, that goes to your pad, and that connects to one finger. Part of your field connects there, and that connects to you there, and that connects to there. See? That's how that looks. Now the fingers look like this. These are your contact fingers, okay? And the E unit is right here. That's the type of E unit. It's basically in most Lionel locomotives is that fucking thing. Okay. Now, once I pulled that E unit apart, unsoldered all the old wires from the fingers, and I resoldered all the new wires, I put the E unit back together and put it back into place. Okay. Now, the only original wires I was able to keep, that was actually from the original locomotive itself, was the wire that led from the smoke unit. It was in good shape. And the original lamp lead, the original lamp wire from here. Now the lamp, the light bulb did go out. I got a brand new light bulb in there too. But once I resoldered all these wires back in place and tested it, it was fine. It's a little bit of a jarring sound, but what I had to do was you put a little tiny kiss of oil here, and you put a little tiny fucking kiss of oil right there. And you also put a little bit of oil on all these areas where the gears move, and that makes it quieter. And you also put oil on all the axles of the locomotive, and that will make you quieter. These old post-war trains, they still run, they're still fucking loud as fuck, but it runs a little bit quieter. So then I put it all back together. I resoldered, after I resoldered, I had all the motor work together, I resoldered the wire leading the smoke unit and the lamp lead, but it was not working. There's no power coming from this terminal post on the E unit that way. And I kept scratching my fucking head thinking, what the fuck going on? And so I looked at the E unit. Okay. Like I said, the E unit. Here we go once again, back to the E unit here. Back to the E unit. The single contact which connects here, that wire was not all the way done, and it wasn't even connected to that part of the E unit. So I resoldered it, made sure it was all connected, checked all my connections, put it back together. And so when I resoldered the lead to the fucking smoke unit and to your light, the light in the smoke unit came on and it worked just fine. And I ran the motor for a little bit, broke the motor in, worked just fine. It was fucking perfect. And then everything else, I just dropped it in. I put the shell back on, ran the screw in, the motor pin, the motor mounting pin, which is right here. And of course I added all the pieces back on, rear trailing truck, all your dry rod assembly, your front pilot lead, all that shit. And the locomotive even pushes better, and it rolls smoother. See? It fucking rolls smoother too. And I didn't have it on the track running it, but after I put it back together, I put a hot lead onto the center contact underneath the wheel, and I touched the one lead onto one of the wheels, and I ran the engine for a little bit, and you should have seen it was running like a fucking champion. And I had it on some track, like several pieces of track, and I was running it back and forth, and it was running fucking awesome. So the 2018 itself, she is now fucking ready, and I would love to fucking run it for you guys, but it's almost 1 o'clock in the fucking morning and shit. And if I was to run this thing right now, some people will be waking up and getting pissed off as hell because they're hearing this noisy ass thing, because even though it's fully restored and it runs like a Swiss watch, these older Lionels, they still run loud, especially these older steamers. They run pretty fucking loud. They're pretty noisy. Even when you fucking service them and shit, they still are kind of noisy. But I will be doing a video of this engine pulling the consist of its set, the 1547S freight set. I'll have a video of it pulling it because I just a few hours ago took all the cars out and, you know, oiled all the axles and wheels on all the cars. So I just got to set some track up somewhere and a transformer, put this thing on the track, and we'll give her a run, and that's it. I finally have a fucking working post-war Lionel steam locomotive. And the next project is going to be a counterpart locomotive to this, the Lionel 2016, which was produced in 1955 and 1956. The one I've got is 1955 variant. So I want to try to get it repaired all the way. I want to get its whistle tender fixed and get all that shit fixed, and I'm going to get the cars that would have came with when it was offered as a set in 1955, known as the 1000W freight set. It came with a 6014 boxcar, a 6012 gondola, and a 6017 caboose. Pretty cheap, low-end, run-of-the-mill cars, but still, be cool to have. So there you have it, guys. That's basically it. The Lionel 2018 264 steam locomotive is now completely restored and ready to hit the rails once again. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the fucking comment section below. Get back with you if you're new to the channel like shit I fucking do. Hit the fucking subscribe button, hit the damn notification bell, never miss a video if yours truly ever again. And until next time, this is Commodore Urban. Saying smooth seas and clear skies and happy sailing with you. God bless you all. Take care, stay safe, be yourselves. Jesus and the good Lord love you all very much. Until next time around, let the line be clear ahead for you and full steam ahead, motherfuckers. And, you know, like I said, you know, good day to y'all and God bless. Thank you.